it like Godo is dead?
Damn, I didn't know you were into necrophilia.
Oh my god. Oh, love. Okay, I'll sound important.
I'm making an appeal to the people of Earth. I want them to send you their energy.
Okay.
So you can,
I'll be.
so you can charge up the spirit bomb and destroy your school.
I know what I'm doing. Actually, know what I'm doing. Just like as an FYI. Hang on, just going.
You're tapping up the stream, babe.
I am. Just a sec.
Maya's here to encourage you.
Maya's a queen.
We love Maya.
Oh, I didn't mean to send that before it, but
Yes,
anyway.
you did.
That's fine. And go into Mikey's server, where I will send it after it this time. I literally looked up energy ball. Who else are we gonna look up?
Discord does not want to. Discord just does not want to work for me on any platform tonight. I'm trying to read the thing on my phone. It won't let me leave the general chat on your server, even if I click on another server.
Yeah, I've been noticing I think there's just been problems with Discord recently. I don't know. Discord's just weird.
Also, mobile is just a trash platform.
Wow.
If you're on mobile instead of desktop, what are you doing?
I'm on mobile instead of desktop.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
I mean, pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta.
You're an impasta?
I'm in pasta. Okay, I'm good now.
Are you?
I can see the screen. What the fuck? There you go. I can see the screen.
Can you?
I can. Maya is being a queen, and
what is she saying though?
So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand.
We've almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
So agree then, bitch.
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Dodo picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You really think people would do that? Just go up on the witness stand and tell lies?
I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need, which means we're going to get a third day for investigation. Anyway.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. I mean,
You're
Gummy.
so jumpy about Detective. Your hair's standing on me. It always does that. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot. It's not a top knot.
Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, all right?
No. I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of get wrapped up. Yeah! Gumshoe was tased.
No kidding.
You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything.
Well,
Hey, I'm gonna take your jog back down to the precinct. I can get some prints analyzed for you if you've got an hour.
An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you could get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour.
You bet.
In that case, would you mind checking these prints, the prints on this for me?
On my attorney's badge.
Yes. Can't remember what had undefined. Oh, there you go. That's what it is.
Take that!
But if you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this?
Oh, hey, that's the small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's time we solve the last mystery of who the prints on it belong to.
Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Small bottle, give it to Detective Gumshoe. Say thank you, Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, I'll get this off the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back.
Wow.
Then he used instant transmission.
This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
What are you wowing at?
I know, battle.
It's time to separate the imposters from the crewmates.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Godo, did you find this Fury O Tigre? I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
What's gonna happen when they find out that when they see him and they're gonna be like, oh my god, that's the fake Phoenix that was in the other day. Wow. They tamed him. Did I say be Furio Tigre, but come on.
He's pretty lively. Be careful. He still bites. Oh my. Very well. Please show Mr. Tiger to the stand.
Oh my.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Don't hide under the table, Maya! Unless there's room for me down there too. Stop being a worse Phoenix. Come on.
What'd you say to me?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest.
Who would have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge?
I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky?
No, of course not. It was the judge. We never seen his chair. Chair reveal! Chair reveal! Your Honor?
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with proceedings as normal.
That's it. We're doomed.
Hey, you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here?
What?
Okay, the sound cut out on its own just then.
Oh.
There's no need to shout. We can all hear you.
What'd you say?
There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law.
Odo has no fear, though.
And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Well, maybe he likes that. Too cool.
Don't let him get the better of you, Nick.
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, masked boy.
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Maggie who? I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas.
Of course! Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then? Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder.
Phoenix Wright.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
You was the one who set this up, didn't you, wise guy? You was gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
Well, maybe I should have brought Tiger with me today.
Get a grip, Nick.
Maya, you're on your table.
The tiger's alibi. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in my office.
I got whales lined up to borrow cash from Linda every single day. You want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta.
Ah, at last I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What is it, please, witness, if you could refrain from roaring like that?
I know the kind of games that guy in the blue plays. Like Yakuza Like a Dragon, or Resident Evil 2 Remake.
That's true.
That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. He's an art major, Your Honor.
Art major? Me?
Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something that don't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000. And he was gonna borrow the cash
Are you telling
from
me that
me.
we have to be very, very careful? Is that what this is saying? Ugh, that's one loan contract I refuse to sign.
Don't worry, we have the power of saving.
Okay. Yeah. So we
Say-
can only press on statements that seem like they're going to be important, right? Or are we
Yeah.
not allowed to press at all?
We can press things, just not everything. But again, we can instantly save and instantly load, so it's not a huge deal.
Okay.
And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tango with the tiger.
Damn, my boy.
Ha! I love good spectators. Just a minute, that's really not... This witness is... How can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side, and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. Very well, I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here because I have no spine or dick.
Damn.
You better be listening. I said I got big business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus.
The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can do it, Nick.
You got this, Nick. We believe in you. Come out from under there, all right? Would you, Maya?
No.
Maya.
Gonna have to lure her out with a burger on a fishing pole.
Literally.
So he don't know nothing about no murder. He was tied up with business in Dikemba last year. Spent all of his time in his office. He was in the office all Dikemba.
Except for that,
And
you
we-
know, the time that he met up with our victim. I don't remember his name.
And you ain't got no evidence to prove he wasn't in the office all Dikemba. Do you?
No. No evidence. No.
Yeah, none of
Just
this
like,
proves none of this proves he was outside the office in December at all.
I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah.
Also, he's got whales. He's got sea animals lined up to borrow cash from him for some reason.
It's pretty intense.
And also he's bragging about his goth GF.
Okay. Let's print press on that one. Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know.
You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is.
Okay. Sure. It's talking about Viola Cadaverini.
She writes everything in my scheduler. Dikemba, mainly in the office. That's what it says. So that's where I was.
Yeah, in December.
That seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
There he goes again. What Tiger did all December isn't the issue.
There he
What
goes.
he did do.
There he goes again.
What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder, so now what? Press harder. We can relive. This is right. Mr. Tigre! Oh,
What do you want?
If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
This is a dead end, right? You know it. Remember the rules.
No! It's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too?
Maybe you ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside my office. Not even to take a dump. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me.
First aquatic mammals, now felines.
Damn! Who's his name?
I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe that the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godo, if you could please. Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Stolen ammo beats you be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
The day you was talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before.
Okay. Yes.
We can't prove that he wasn't in his office on the day of the incident, and we can't prove that he ever had anything to do with the victim. We don't have any evidence that says anything about any of that.
Oh no. You didn't know Mr. Glen Elg, really?
I don't mess with the guppies when there are bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss?
Who? Me?
I was about to hit you with a fat $200,000.
Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car from Europe.
You seriously considering this?
Wow, the Tiger's a really good salesman, huh?
Yeah, and if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him.
How about you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss?
I wish it was that easy. So do we just present the evidence?
What evidence? We don't have any evidence.
I assume it's on December. Wait, was the on December 3rd thing? Say again. The horse thing. Horse.
The horror thing?
Could we present that? It's kind of vague. It says meet with the tiger. It doesn't say meet with Tigre. But like, do we have anything more? Oh, that was right. Okay, cool. Mr. Tigre. You claim you didn't know Mr. Glen Elg. But it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
You saying I had a stalker? What?
Mr. Elg left this note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. And the date? December 3rd.
I don't go on dates with dudes.
December 3rd? That's the day of the murder.
So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glen Elg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
Not bad. He was actually not bad.
Sorry?
I was just messing with you to see how good you were. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad.
That's not one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Perjury will not be tolerated.
You's calling me a liar? Is that what you doing?
Roll. So you're saying that your claim to have
Never seen that kid before.
is the truth?
I said I'm dead serious. You's better believe that's the truth.
Ha! Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic.
Oh my god.
That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre. Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness?
He never actually met the victim. That's got to be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy.
Oh my.
Oh.
The victim, Glen Elg. I ain't no liar. I never met Glen Elg. There was some lame guy with that name, though, wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, 10 to Linden. I waited around for him, but he ain't never shown. I ain't never even been to that very good joint. You was here?
I see. That all seems perfectly logical to me. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up. I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead. Not for me, though. Good. I'm cool. I'm too cool. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right?
Grr.
You can tell this is an alternate universe version of America because public transit is that good.
I ain't no liar. I never met Glen Elg. There was some lame guy with that name, though, wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, 10 to Linda. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never even been to that Tresbian joint is here. You think he really didn't meet Glen Elg?
Not likely. Because I'm convinced this guy's behind the whole thing.
So you mean that whole testimony he just gave was a lie?
Of course. So we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in.
But people can't lie on the stand, Nick. That's illegal.
I've got to nail him while I still can.
No time to be gay, Nick. We have crime to solve.
I don't know. We can press statements, right? Are we still gonna get penalized?
If it's not relevant to the case. So which statements do you think should we try pressing on?
I feel like this one's too obvious, so not this one. Okay. Next one. I feel like the last statement. Press
What about
on.
it? Okay.
Never? Not even once?
Not even once. I was in my office the day that went down. I didn't put no poison in no kid's coffee. Capiche?
Okay, okay, maybe the meaning. Oh. See, I forget about evidence because we... Can we go through all the evidence before we continue again? Because I keep forgetting about the evidence.
Okay, we've got this delicious bear claw here.
Okay, attorney's badge. Got it.
We've got a jujube.
Don't need the Magatama for this, so that's fine.
We've got a fruit roll up.
What by victim? Jewel is in victim's handwriting.
Oh!
Right. Okay, that had the MC Bomber, 100,000, that type of stuff. Magazine clipping. An article from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Job listings picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man. Lunch special, Trabian. Lunch special cost $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Scooter, ridden by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up. John's loan contract, John's step is $500,000. The owner loan is to the lender. Victor's testimony, when the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. So I know we're not going to need all of this, but I feel like it's good for a refresh.
It is
Trabian
good
floor
for a
plans,
refresh.
blueprints of the crime scene, X equals victim seats, and the victim was sitting over there. And, okay. Glen's autopsy, died of potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m.
But who would poison a banana?
I actually did a question in thermodynamics about potassium cyanide. I was like, oh, okay. The crime scene photo. Face not knocked over. He's lying down. All that good stuff. Coffee cup. The coffee cup contained potassium cyanide, covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. Victim's lottery ticket, a winning lottery ticket for $500,000, found during a body search of Maggie. Apron worn by Maggie at the time of the incident has a small pocket but big stains. Potassium cyanide, a deadly powdery poison.
Powdery.
Bears Maggie's fingerprints found in her apron pocket.
Wait, bears? Where? Where are the bears?
Victim's prescription bag. The victim got this from the doctor but goes to Trabian. The bag is empty.
From the otolaryngological, otolaryngological. I can say that. I can't think of how to say the title of the doctor though. Otolaryngologist, probably.
Otolaryngologist. Glen's calendar on December 3rd, day of the incident. There's a note saying meet with Tiger. We just said that one.
So obviously he had planned a trip to the zoo.
Paper badge found in tender lender made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. MC Bomber. A computer virus made by Glen Elg, potentially worth millions of dollars. Millionaire radio flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Gumshoe's lunchbox, eternally handmade lunchbox filled the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I love how that's in evidence. Anyway, Viola's medical papers, a $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Strabian matches used for advertising found lying in tender lender, and that's what we present right now. Oh, I don't have to read the profiles. I know who's in this case.
Including Bruto Cadaverini.
Yeah, I have a feeling that when Viola comes in, we'll have to present his profile. Probably not important for this witness. But anyway, present the matches. Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches?
You threatened me? You threatened to light me on fire?
Oh.
Matches? What you was talking about?
We found them in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant. Wow, that sounds scandalous. If you've really never been to Trabian before. What was a book of the matches doing on your desk? I don't know why I stopped anyway.
Because you missed the word restaurants.
Yeah. What was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
You've been snooping around in my stuff now too, wise guy? What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me.
Oh my.
Order! Order! Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you?
The whole
Sorry,
truth.
I'm terribly sorry. Forgive me.
Why, Judge?
I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But, okay, I was at the joint that day.
What?
But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid.
Well, well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony.
I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glen Elg that day.
Yeah.
He did put poison in his coffee. He must have. I don't know.
At Tresby. I was supposed to meet with that kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as gum. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I had the cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to me office.
I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it! If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions.
Ha! No problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty.
Okay. Save your game.
Mr. Godo, that's my job. Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it. Yes, sir. I hereby pronounce Maggie Bird guilty.
The special express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know, since you's paying.
Oh man, doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here?
No,
What am I, in a video game or something?
at lesbian.
Did you say at lesbian?
Yeah, that's what the restaurant's called, right? Lesbian.
Okay. Supposed to meet the kid at the restaurant in the afternoon.
Is that worth pressing?
No. I
Is
saw one
this
ugly
worth pressing?
scene. I just want to read them all again before. Slip of concrete. I figured the place wasn't hot right. I was gonna be, so I split. Heard the cop sirens on my way out. And oh, this is hard.
Yeah, I actually don't remember the solution here.
Cause you could, all of them seem like they would have, you could press and they would be important, or almost all of them. So, maybe, maybe press him. Describe what he saw at the scene. You know what I mean? Because like, if you describe something that's like wasn't in the scene picture, maybe it would help. I don't know.
So press this statement or the one before it.
One
This one
before
or
because it's
this
more.
one?
Let's just try. An ugly scene. What do you mean?
I mean, I saw your mama.
The witness has already told us, Trite, which makes that question irrelevant.
But. You just said ugly scene.
I limit myself to 17 cups of coffee during a trial. That's the rule. You better limit the number of times you take a penalty, Trite,
So how much do we lose? Oh, it's only one. Okay.
or your guts will look like the inside of a chimney. Ashen. Don't make me burn you again, Mr. Wright.
So is it the other statement I should try? I guess I shouldn't have pressed him on that. I mean, it's only one that we lose anyway.
Guess I'm gonna make that special express after all.
So to recap, this ugly scene you saw was...
I think
Okay,
it
let's
might not be a press. I think it might be a present.
Is it?
I think.
Guy was laid over.
I opened the door to the joint. I saw one ugly scene.
Okay, oh yeah, the doors. Okay. The door, because the door is over to the far, right, but it's like the right topmost corner. That's like where you enter to, right? Hard to describe.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I mean?
that like a quarter circle there.
Yeah.
That like quarter
The half-
circle on the right. That's the door, and then between that and line of sight with the victim's table is a partition.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to see the. Okay, I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Ah, woohoo! So I was kind of right. It was something to do with the scene. I just did not think that much. You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigray?
No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Yeah.
Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro.
Who do you think you are, Matt Murdock?
Who? And no one
Daredevil.
escapes the Phoenix's clutches.
Daredevil. He's blind, but he has super hearing. So like, he catches witnesses lying in court by listening to their heartbeat as they talk.
Oh, okay. I think it's time we got something straight.
What's this, Trite? A new line of irrelevant questioning?
These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigray. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this.
Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's seat.
Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head.
Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition.
Why, that's true!
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. The entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking. The field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. Oh, the sweat. So, from the entrance of the tray bien, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him.
Objection!
Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table.
But the defense just proved the point to be moot. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glen Elg, but a fake.
An imposter.
Hello, Jolly.
What?
Yeah. In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify.
Did your sibling just walk into the room?
Yeah. Jolly, say hi louder. Jolly's
Ask
not very
her-
loud.
Okay, ask Jolly how their birds are doing.
Join the call! On your phone.
My phone is upstairs because it's dying.
Join
Hey,
the
Jolly!
phone. Oh
Hey,
my
Jolly,
God.
I'm gonna... Hey, Jolly, I'm gonna cook and eat your birds.
You won't want to do that.
They
I
shed
do
too
want
much.
to do that.
They can have some bad things in their blood, a lot of domestic animals.
Anyway, the real killer posed as a victim. He had just killed and acted out a charade.
That
I'm
will do.
thinking that him and Viola work together. Just saying.
This trial has gone long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim?
It was me!
You say the killer murdered Glen Elg and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court.
It was me, Your Honor.
It was Mia Fey!
It was Mr. Godo!
It was Dick Gumshoe! It was Bruto Cadavrini!
I mean, why not? Obviously. The killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it.
What? Well, witness?
Now that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dare you to say it again. Come on. You got the balls.
Why is he what, Jolly?
Why does he look like some, I don't know, early indie game, like, RPG freaking villain? Like,
I mean,
like
he is.
an NPC that would be one of the enemies, like one of the henchmen, but they'll all be copies of the same one, and they'll just come at you. I don't know what the name.
What is this description you're giving?
Okay, what?
You know,
Okay, what do you mean by early indie game? Like what decade is early?
I don't know, like those early like pixel indie games where you like they were side scroll and then
what year range are we talking? Like from?
I don't know. There's a few of them that even come out nowadays at times.
He's a snowman.
Can you name one example? Can you name one example of the kind of game you're thinking of?
That Turtles Back Through Time game. Was leave me alone. I was
Turtles Back in Time? You mean Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time? For
Oh
the Super
God.
Nintendo?
Yes.
So you're saying this guy looks like the Shredder?
No, I'm saying that he reminds me of one of those characters that would be.
What does that even mean?
Talking about
No, I don't. I actually don't know what you're getting on with.
those games like that. There was a lot of them, and all
Give another example if there's a lot of them.
Streets of Rage.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the hell Streets of Rage is?
I know what Streets of Rage is. That is not at all an indie game.
Okay, yeah, that's the wrong name. Games in general, leave me alone. I'm saying
So
this is
basically-
homophobic.
This is not
I-
homophobic.
I was making a joke.
he absolutely does look like a Streets of Rage character though. So like what you're saying is he looks like a street gangster. A
Yeah.
thug.
Let's go with that.
Almost like he's involved in organized crime or something.
Yes, they
Like-
gay orgies.
And gay
he's-
orgies, what?
Like he's dating the granddaughter of a mafia boss.
He says boy toy? What the?
Well, this is Fury Otigre. This is Bruto Cadavrini, head of the Cadavrini crime family. And this is. Oh, okay.
Then come over and look, Mike. He's trying to show you stuff.
May Jolly Rancher rest in peace.
Jolly, come back
crossing,
over here.
I'm crossing myself right now.
Jolly's
I
here
dare
now.
you to say it again.
Oh.
I dare you to say it again.
No,
Come
he's
on.
never-
You got the balls.
Bible.
You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger. It's the defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright.
Oh!
Mr. Wright!
Phoenix! No, you're not, baby. Unless he's getting the thing from them.
Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You's got balls, I'll give you that.
That's for my friend.
Mr. Wright, do not leave me to handle this alone. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Mr. Godo. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time.
No.
The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no, no, no.
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in. There was no question about it. She very conspicuously put some white powder in there.
Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee. Even though he didn't see the accused, he saw her ass.
I heard one of my favorite.
Very impressive, Mr. Gerlo. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack.
Ha! Peed your pants at last, Trike?
It was in my pocket.
Keep your pee in your pocket?
But anyway, moving on from that conversation, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glen Elg, and the quote-unquote waitress from behind.
Yes. Your point, Mr. Wright?
I think the conclusion is pretty obvious, Your Honor.
Mr. Kudo is an ass man.
If this Glen Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible that the waitress was also part of the show.
What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well? That's pretty sus, Mr. Wright.
The defendant, Mr. Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident.
The defendant, Mr. Bird?
Miss Bird. What do you mean? She's trans now. What do you mean? And someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her.
Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed?
Okay, it's pretty
It was
obvious
Maya-
that it was
It
Viola.
was Maya Fey.
Viola Cadaverini, let's go.
It was Lisa Vassal.
Have we even done anything? Like, why do we have her profile?
Because
Like,
she's
are we
a
ever-
robot.
That's true. Absolutely not a robot. Viola, go.
The knot is silent.
Who is this goth babe?
Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's an employee at Tender Lender.
He was making a big mistake. Even though who Violetta's grandfather is, you better be going home in an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean.
Stop shaking, Nick.
Well, where was I? Where am I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table,
Table.
it's true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
That's hot.
That's hot. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table, who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all of these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real and once for sure. Sure? So.
Once for sure.
And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime.
Shore leave, that is. They were performing it for the sailors.
Is you!
Witness, what have you got to say?
That's cute.
Sorry?
He's alright. I could do with a guy like you around.
What do you mean?
I mean, I want to fuck you. Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go.
Just something to think about.
You's got it all wrapped up nice, alright? But you's missed out one real important thing.
But that can't be! I never make mistakes.
I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid, too. But I couldn't avoid them years here.
What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre? Ha! What a troublemaker.
But troublemaker.
Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steaming cup. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Indeed. Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Trebienne between the victim and yourself?
Ties to the victim. Yeah, I loaned Elg cash, about $100,000. That day, we was due to have a little chat. The kid had hit his payback then, see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know. Real lucky. That waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over.
Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elg was $50,000.
Yeah, well, he's got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, you know.
Does it? That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question.
Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case.
His motive, he has to have one, but what is it?
Lust.
So, is this pressworthy?
No.
Is this pressworthy?
Okay, next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. This is kind of vague. The last one is, so I wonder if you should press that one. But anyway.
So the tiger was meeting Glen Elg to get his money back. Mr. Elg had just given him the lottery ticket. That would have been the end of it.
Yeah, so what's the tiger's motive? It's a big one. If I don't manage to undermine his testimony, it's all over for us. Is this going to be probably presented evidence again, isn't it? Why would he have to poison Mr. Elg?
I think this might
it would
be
be
one
to get
where
the virus, right?
I think we might be able to press freely here, actually.
Can we? And why did he loan the money in the first place? When he knew he couldn't repay him? It's like... Did he have any way of paying the loan back?
Fool was a gambler. He said he couldn't give it up till he landed a big win. So I agreed to help him.
Help him? You?
I kept hitting him with ideas for ways he could get a big win. But The guy kept losing.
So you were helping him for his sake, or yours.
Win through compromise. Yous help me, I help yous. What's the difference, huh?
Oh, I don't believe this.
Nick, would anyone ever really loan money to someone they thought were unreliable? Like, for example, if it were you, I'd only loan you $5, max.
Thanks a lot, Maya.
That day, we was due to have a little check. The kid had hit his payment date, see?
Insane? So how much were you expecting to pay you back on that day?
What do you think? The whole package, $100,000. Including interest. It's a real heavyweight punch. Once a client misses a repayment, you call the whole loaning. You want to make it in my world, that's all you's gotta know.
And how many times have Mr. Elg been late with his repayments?
Once.
And how much was he supposed to pay back every month?
$50. Sounds like Mr. Elgman's in a real sticky spot.
Yeah, $50 a month. He never paid that huge enough.
So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up.
How much did he have left on his debt?
You want it in round figures? About $100,000.
That's the whole amount.
We're talking about a guy who had 58 cents in his wallet.
What? You was telling me he wasn't even gonna pay for the coffee?
He certainly seems to have been a brave man, this Mr. Elg.
That guy is smooth, I tells you. Real smooth. You'll have your money in less than 5 minutes. That's what he says to me. The guy then calls me the tender tiger. He was skating on thin ice with me. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming.
What's that because he...
The guy won the lottery. Was his last chance at a big win.
And you can confirm that this is the ticket in question.
That's it.
The Millionaire Radio Show starts at 1:30 p.m. and runs for 10 minutes. That fixes the time you two met with some accuracy.
And the whole scene was acted out again 30 minutes later. Also, Mr. Kudo would see it.
I can still see the kid's face now. I ain't never gonna forget it. Yes, I won. $500,000. He got lucky, you know. Real lucky.
Was there anyone else in the restaurant at the time?
I don't remember. It's so boring. It makes me yawn.
If there was no one there, I'll wear the ridiculous tiger shirt for a month. Mr. Armstrong, Maggie, and if I'm right, Viola Cadaverini were all there at the same time.
I think you actually can. Get the Tiger's suit as a costume for Phoenix in one of the later games as DLC.
Really? Oh my god.
I'm pretty
we have
sure.
to do that. When we get to whoever game that is, we have to do that.
That'll be on you because it's a 3DS game and I don't have a capture unit.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, the victim had intended to repay you from his lottery winnings from the beginning.
Seems that way to me.
But you wouldn't normally expect to win the lottery, would you? Ha! The undying belief that your next roll will end the worst losing streak you ever had. That's what defines a true gambler.
He makes it sound so cool.
I am so cool.
Don't be tempted, Nick. You haven't got the willpower for it. All I know is the kid took a shot and he got lucky in the end. If that waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over.
So yeah, you can just safely press all these.
Cool. The waitress, you mean?
The girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't gotten away, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with. Can you tell I'm a New York?
I should push a little on this, yes.
Well, we know what Maggie is alleged to have done.
So ask how things living. What do you mean things would have been over and done with?
Are you all there or what? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my 100,000 bucks back. That's all. I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before that waitress got in the way.
As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigre had no motive for killing the victim. He did have a victim for killing with motive, though. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
The tiger's motive, huh?
The tiger's victim, huh? I was after the 100,000 bucks. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy.
Sus.
You wanna just try the CD here first?
Yeah.
See? Alright, let's see if it works without pressing. It does.
Woohoo! So you just intended to get back the $100,000 Mr. Elg owed you, correct?
I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right.
Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after.
You saying I was after his ass?
Objection!
I'm saying maybe. I'm saying you're after my ass.
What are you getting at, trite?
He's after my ass.
What else would a moneylender be after other than money? And maybe some nice ass on the side.
Oh, the moneylender was after money and ass. But money and ass is a totally different league. Oh wait, I read that wrong anyway. But anyway, it's fine. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch.
Yeah. What is that? What is that? What even is that?
It's a CD, Your Honor. A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber.
A computer virus? What does one of those do?
Oh my Jesus Christ! A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer. Why is someone?
Reeks.
Why is just not? Reeks, sorry. Reeks, wrecks. Pain and suffering. Cry.
A computer? What does one of those do?
I guess the beard isn't the only part of his honor that is from the Stone Age. Oh, God. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is the important point.
I'll hold you to that,
I
Mr.
don't
Wright.
get-
Over coffee.
It's just like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market.
Several $1 million?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glen Elg had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What?
Glen Elg was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. The skill was the collateral Mr. Elg put up in order to borrow the money.
You're trying to suggest that the witness's motive was to get hold of that program?
Exactly. Oh, I knew he was gonna say exactly. I literally.
The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, Trite.
Yes, he is. Yes, he fucking is.
A
Yes,
man
he
like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder.
Of course, provided that he had time. But what if he had needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear.
It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with the class? Why did Mr. Tigre need money to the tune of $1 million?
$1 million.
$1,000,000!
We gotta do the Austin Powers movies for movie night.
Yes! Viola, medical paper, go! Go, bro! Go, bro! In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, You were
About
involved in
6
a
months
traffic-
ago, you were
You were
involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? Phoenix is
Weren't
Italian
you?
now. An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured.
She was taken to the hospital where she underwent surgery.
How much of this do you know?
These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million.
$1 million.
And yet, when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full.
$1 million? A preposterous sum. A preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs. Ha. No one would pay a bill like that. If a medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a mole.
But Mr. Tigre had no choice but to pay. Because his very life depended on it.
Your mom's very life. Order! 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 You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright.
I know. Why are you yelling at me? What's up? Come here. You want to come upstairs? Come on, baby.
Indeed, it did. Simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Did you say Cadaverini trite?
Bruto Cadaverini, mob boss in charge of all world activities in the city, and Donning, grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini.
Dotting?
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Okay, the word is doting, though.
Not Donning. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Bruno Cadaverini demanded of you.
I'm proud of you, by the way. You've been saying Cadaverini right first try every time tonight.
So despite the fact that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elg's life to pay your debt.
So despite?
Just desperate.
So
desperate.
desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elg's life to pay you debt.
I like this fantasy, this alternate reality where Phoenix is just Italian.
He looks exactly he looks exactly the same, but he's got the mustache that curls out at the ends.
Oh my god, yes.
You should draw that.
Murder. I'll do that. That will be my next sketch I do. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD. Glen Elg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened. But he can't, and neither can I.
The lottery win.
Exactly! At the 11th hour, Mr. Elg won $500,000 on the lottery. Which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least, no legitimate way. I love this little animation here. So he resorts to illegitimate way. No?
Illegitimate.
Illegitimate. Okay. Too many L's.
That's crazy. There's no such thing as too many L's. Just ask any Death Note cosplayer.
That's true. He murdered Glen Elg and then made his next move. to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed at Glen Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard despite yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo.
That's right, I'm Mr. Victor Kudo.
Like I said, Trite, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it. Gee, I wonder if the chef might have had any incentive to go along with them.
But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godo? Could you be stupid? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000, in fact.
I can't be stupid, I'm too handsome and cool.
He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan.
Order! Order! Silence, or I will clear the courtroom.
You was put on a good show, Spiky.
I know who who Tigre kind of reminds me of. I don't know. He kind of gives me his
Phoenix
character
Wright vibes?
design. What?
Phoenix Wright vibes?
No, not Phoenix Wright. I mean, yes. Obviously, evil Phoenix Wright. But, like, I don't know. He kind of, like, gives me, like, if Ganondorf was a, like, mobster gangster kind of guy. I don't know why. But I just get those vibes. I don't know why.
Because he's tall and buff.
Probably. But, like, I don't know. It kind of gives me, and maybe it's just like kind of his laughing and stuff. It's kind of like how Ganondorf is. I'm like, kind of giving those vibes. Anyway,
If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful.
So you're saying I should imagine Ganondorf with a Brooklyn accent now?
yeah, yes.
You were saying I dressed up like that kid, created a witness, and framed someone?
So Brooklyn Ganondorf is canonically Italian Phoenix's nemesis.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate that.
I'm giving you so many golden sketch ideas.
This is an alternate reality. A good one.
If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
I agree.
You do?
Despite your appearance, you are very careful.
Wow, nobody's ever validated me like this before.
The way you took more. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird?
Mr. Bird?
Why can't I Mr. Why keep saying Mr.
Why do you keep trying to trans Maggie's gender?
I don't know. Maybe I think. Maybe I know. I know a trick about Maggie, you dumb. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out.
What? Another one, Mr. Wright?
Another
You're
one,
saying-
Your Honor.
You're saying Furio Tigre was a magician in addition to being an actor? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? What was this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to frame the accused?
You see, he became a lawyer.
I mean, it's true. I mean, yeah.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone should be fooled by such a childish imitation.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question.
You got bit by the acting bug. You had to do it again.
A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me!
What? That's
Wait.
that's
Do you have short-term memory loss, Your Honor? Like, anyway, the truth.
No, it's just like in Hitman. If as soon as you dress up like somebody else, everyone just assumes that you are them, and they stop paying attention to your face.
but the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright.
That's the problem, Your Honor! That's the problem.
Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt it was you, standing in here, in this very court, a mere month ago. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disreputable, shabby defense I had ever seen. Can you prove that, Gramps? Prove the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man? Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Oh.
Hey. Forget about it, huh?
That's just right. Hello?
I wouldn't do something like that, not me.
No, he did the sprite when he was
Oh, right.
confronting. Yeah.
Yeah. I
When he
remember
was
he
yelling
did.
when he was yelling at Phoenix and Maya about the ashtray, and Violo came in and was like, "Actually, I did it." It's like,
Don't worry about it, Violetta.
Yeah.
You're too cute to stay mad at.
Yeah. Well, this is like the second time we may have seen it.
I wouldn't do something like that, not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh?
Have you no pride, sir?
No, I am not gay.
This isn't a matter of gay. In case you didn't know, right? Here in court, we deal with people's lives.
Ner.
Mr. Goto is right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it. Picks or it didn't happen, right? Picks or it didn't happen. If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious, for sure, but not conclusive.
But we've come so far!
You say he impersonated Glen Elg. You say he impersonated you. But none of that adds up to a murder charge.
Does
I
it?
mean, we do have evidence of the impersonation of Phoenix right here.
Clearly. Anyway.
You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Ner! And then, obviously, Gumshoe's gonna come in with the fingerprints, and it's gonna be good. Gummy, come in with the fingerprints. Come on now.
Sucks to be you, right? Sucks to suck. Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. You's got that?
All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit.
You're never gonna catch me.
I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Looks like I won't be needing a refill.
If I just have one more piece of evidence, one that maybe Gummy has. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook. Come on, Gummy, come on.
One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off, and then get her acquitted.
Oh my god.
This witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. T.
Hold it!
My king.
Your Honor, sir? Wait!
Detective.
Detective Gumshoe! Sorry, I didn't realize that was me.
Sorry it took so long, pal. I sticked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this too.
What is it, Detective?
Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final, decisive piece of evidence.
What?
Bam, bam, bam,
January
bam,
8th,
bam.
2:48 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab.
The results.
Got the prints, pal, from this medicine bottle. Oh, so, do you know who the prints belong to now? Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So, who was? They're the Tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal, all over the bottle, even Peter. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, alright, and his stains. That's great, we've got them now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on this ball now.
What? Why not?
What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Glen Elg's coffee.
Or urine. One of the two will help.
He has already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now.
Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This was our last chance to help Maggie, and I've been working on some useless piece of shit the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. This is Maggie, I think.
Detective Gumshoe?
Maggie!
You've been working on something for me.
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it, and I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove this shit. I'm really sorry. Look it out of your hair now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait! He's gone.
I have to go now. My planet needs me. Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. Only there was some way I could use it.
Perhaps I could drink it.
Oh,
Small bottle put into pocket.
the victim's ear messing, covered in Furio Tigre's fingerprints.
And urine.
Kuro? No. Kuro! Stop! Don't eat the flowers. Go!
Oh,
shoot.
I thought Curry
Go,
was
go.
pissing on something.
No, he was just trying to eat something that would make him vomit later.
Well, that's his right as an American.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you've discovered.
Yes.
Don't keep us all in suspense, Wright. Show us. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we?
Think Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste.
How much more of my time are you gonna waste? I ain't been to no court before.
Stop
But
it.
yous lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
You can't eat the Christmas tree. Get the fuck away. Go. 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 Get the fuck. Go. 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 Go.
Lock him
go.
up in baby jail.
Sir, you
can't eat the fucking Christmas tree. Like, is it not? It's not even real. It's not even a real treat. Like, it's not tasty. Like, it's not delicious. I don't know why you're eating it.
But how does he know it's not delicious? He hasn't tasted it yet.
You keep going.
No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright, or else.
Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, bet, he'll let his guard down a bit.
Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Present this final decisive piece of evidence to the court.
Wait, why would you lose? Why would you lose points there? Like, what else would you try to present?
Some
This
people
is
might
offensive.
present the badge as a goof, or
This
or
is
they might like overthink it and try presenting like the actual poison bottle.
Oh, gotcha. This is the
Like-
defense's final piece of evidence.
Isn't that the victim's...
Your Honor. Naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belong to you, Mr. Tigray.
What?
But, Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains. Except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark.
My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you're saying? What the hell's in it, anyway?
Phony trial, phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Pretty phony, if you ask me. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Okay, so now do we present the content? Mr. Tigray, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains?
Mr.
Can I just
Armstrong's oils.
Could we say potassium cyanide? This bottle contains potassium cyanide.
Potassium cyanide?
The poison used to murder Mr. Elg, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigray, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that?
You'd make a good clown, you know that?
Not clowns. Not the fucking clowns. What?
Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger?
A bluff.
I can see straight through you, Phoenix Wright. I got X-ray vision. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it.
No. This is the bottle we found traces of the poison.
Don't mess with the tiger or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass.
Mm.
He's right here.
Right.
Oh,
He's thinking this whole deeper.
That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it.
Go now. Hi, Curry. Come here. You're not being an idiot. You can come over here. Got him! At last.
What? Why's everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle.
Is this the bottle you're referring to?
Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. I wiped it clean. Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you people. That lawyer's just playing games, like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, for the Nintendo DS. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell that guy where to go.
I was just like,
You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you just said, you fucking idiot?
What I said? What did I just say?
you were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. You really had nothing to do with the murder. You should have known all the little details. For instance, you should have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison.
You don't know who you's messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let some jumped-up suit get the better of me?
Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all.
It's like that one Family Guy bit. This guy's a great big phony!
See, now he looks like Genin. Super demonic-like. Except he's not pig-like, I guess.
What's going
Oh.
on? It looks like a blackout.
Oh.
Well done, trite.
They don't play sound effects here, but I like to think when Godot's visor is glowing like that, it makes like fluorescent light noises.
Oh, definitely.
I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Savor it.
Not again.
You drink through your skin, right? While you watch the police restrain your prey. Seriously, you drink things through your skin like a frog, right? Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe. But if this one hollers, he won't be let go.
The
Judge.
man is dead, Your Honor.
The man is dead.
Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He's being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glen Elg, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we've managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Which none of us knows. Yes, she was.
And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything, if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. Ha! The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there.
Godo.
Your face
You
is what's
mother-
frightening.
Well, I am now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
Very
guilty.
guilty. same wavelength.
Same brain.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
I have no brain.
Yes, you do. You're borrowing mine.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
That's why you laugh at my jokes.
Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, Maggie. Congratulations, Maggie.
So mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him. Okay. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger.
Look, Nick, in the doorway.
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around about.
Well, wait! Detective Gumshoe.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Well, I tried to, but Mr. Godo kept shutting me down. Oh, well, I was... Well, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around.
Way up, Detective! He just ran off.
Maggie, why are you being such a bitch to him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got that medication bottle.
Wasn't even of any use. Only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly.
See, this is who she actually simps for.
Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. Like a chicken without a head. Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? She does want your dick, after all.
Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gummy out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie. You know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you through all of this. I want to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
Just the facts, man.
He doubted me, that's why. He thought I might have done it. If I prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her, we just present the thing. The wieners, right? I know, we'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. The wieners. The
Here you go,
ween.
Maggie. Here you go, Maggie. Keep my phony's badge as a memento.
Can you imagine? What does she even say? Here you are, a present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
And weenies. He said you lost weight and he was worried about you. He said he likes them thick.
Like does Detective Gumshoe like some thick? I actually really like weenies, you know.
Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know.
Yeah, the trial dragged on me a bit. Dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now?
No. So, how is it, Maggie?
It's really good. Some sweet, look how sweet he is. Some sweet. So the case of phony versus genuine comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows, maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start.
Episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout. The end.
The end, boys.
A
Oh!
brand new episode has been added. Episode 4, Turnabout Beginnings.
Oh my god. It's Edgelord, he's back! I thought he was dead.
With an even bigger cravat than before. We might as well jump right in.
Might as well.
The girl, let her
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, this looks dramatic.
Shut up. Come closer, and I kill her.
go. Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Sploosh!
Ha-boom! Girl,
Ghost
it's
cop
real
strikes
freaky.
again.
Oh. I read through the file of an old court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey.
Fugitive data. Data 1. Picture. Name, Carrie Falls. Charge, kidnapping, murder. Sentence, death penalty.
Oh.
Fugitive movements. Picture. After escaping, Falls met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Recaptured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after his escape.
I can't imagine this being your first case. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I ever met.
Six years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. So you get to play Mia again.
Okay, here we go. I don't remember what my Mia voice was.
Just follow your heart.
Okay. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case. Eek! Ah! Good morning, sir. Don't be jumpy, Mia.
I didn't do nothing. I swear, I didn't kill nobody.
Harry Falls. My first client. Attorney's badge. Proof of my profession. It's brand new and sparkles in light. Hang on one sec.
Do 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 do.
Sorry, I had to move downstairs. My mom and stepdad came back.
You were not forgiven.
Valerie's autopsy. I'm not Phoenix. Hang on. I got my voice ready to play Mia. Mamma Mia. He must go again. Valerie's autopsy report. Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Terry Falls, age 25, my client, sentenced to death 5 years ago. Escaped from custody 2 days ago.
He's supposed to only be 25.
Okay. Valerie Hawthorne, age 23, police officer and the victim. The key witness in the case against Falls 5 years ago.
I think her haircut might just be like a female cop haircut, because the only other person I've seen with that haircut in Japanese media was also a character who was a cop.
I have that
Rinko,
cut. I had the haircut one.
Rinko from Kamen Rider Wizard. Just look her up real quick. You'll see a resemblance, I'm sure.
Did you say Rinko?
Yeah.
Rico?
Rinko. From Kamen Rider Wizard.
Oh man. Rider Wizard. Mel, what are you doing? Give me kisses. Are you lonely?
He wants to Google with you.
Oh yeah. That is literally the same hairstyle. Very similar. Anyway, yeah.
So I guess that's what female cops look like in Japan.
Apparently so. Or at least that's the stereotype.
Sentenced to death 5 years ago. And now a prison escapee?
How backed up is the Japanese legal system? How backed up is the Japanese legal system if the death row inmate was sitting around for 5 years?
Yeah. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? Hey, I'm sorry.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere.
But Mr. Falls, the police just
Recaptured you 2 days ago.
Sorry, I totally lied.
Is the Wi-Fi down there bad?
Yeah. Why you just asked?
Because I still haven't heard you say "oh boy" yet.
I said oh boy.
I didn't hear it though.
I said it 3 times.
I didn't hear it once.
Oh boy.
But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody.
I'm sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? Eek! I'm really, really sorry.
They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was faked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I get death penalty. I swear, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours ago... 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Fox did it.
Terry Fox?
Terry Fox? Yeah, Fox now. Obviously. After he escaped...
Yeah, this is totally that guy who had cancer and lost his leg but ran a marathon after.
Oh no. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
So that much is true. He did meet with the victim.
But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true.
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Ah.
Hello? Why? Godo? Godo? Hello?
You're not gonna figure out the truth by just staring at the guy.
You're... Why are you here?
That is a very pertinent question that everyone playing this game is asking themselves right now.
He even looks
Why?
more smoked without his mask on.
Why is he here? Why is he?
I do like the red on him, though. His outfit is very nice.
I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in a big scary lion's den.
Fuck this guy. Honestly, he sucks.
Wait! Didn't it say he only became a prosecutor recently?
He
And the-
only recently became a prosecutor, yes.
I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Oh, does that mean he's not going to be a prosecutor in this case? Where is
Well,
Mr. Ghostbird?
Well, I mean, Edgeworth was on the cover, so like, what's Edgeworth going to do with this guy's prosecuting this case?
That's true. Maybe Edgeworth's just being an edgelord. I don't know.
That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando, everyone's favorite character.
Never even knew his real name. Anyway, I didn't say. So, Diego Armando, the first attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me?
Well, if he's the first
Finest.
attorney, why? If he's the first attorney, why is it Grossberg Law Office and not Armando Office?
I meant to say
Not Armando
finest.
Law Office.
When it first came
You
out.
said first.
I
No,
meant
no,
to say
no.
finest.
You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest.
Oh my god. Jesus
After all,
Christ.
it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine an escaped death row convict for a first client.
Yeah, thanks. I sure wish I could get out of it, though.
Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well.
Really?
Now, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career.
Genius?
Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
A solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple, childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth.
February 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. This is your judge, by the way.
I don't remember why I did for him either.
Just follow your heart.
I don't. God, I wish I remember the voices I did for the first case. I don't remember any of them. I know that, like, I have good, like, different voices going on. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, I'll just do it. Court now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? Let's say you joined the prosecutor's office at... They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age.
At 20, Your Honor. Do we have a profile for him yet? Oh, we also have a profile for this fucker.
Diego Armando, age 27, a hotshot lawyer, my senior arrival at the office, a bit smug. Miles Edgeworth, age 20, ooh, young boy, dubbed a genius as soon as he started as a prosecutor. Today is his court debut.
So, since he and Phoenix Earth are the same age, and this is 6 years prior to the events of this game, that means Phoenix and Edgeworth are 26 in this game.
I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet. Huh.
Come on, Mia, you can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct?
Precisely.
But the defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day that the defendant escaped, a policewoman was murdered.
So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death.
You got it, kitten.
Don't call me that. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old.
A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. It was on my birthday last year. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted.
Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony.
A witness's testimony?
The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
So Mr. Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away.
Mr. Hawthorne?
Why do I keep doing that?
When are you going to stop transing the gender of our characters?
I don't know. The policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be...
Exactly. The victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne.
Aha! I see. I don't know why he made a very loud aha, but that's how I'm feeling. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago.
He wants to make sure everyone knows how smart he is.
I'm doing more of a Phoenix voice for him, but I don't have another man voice besides from Phoenix's voice. So was only one thing on his mind to take. What?
Maybe you should mix in a Canadian accent to differentiate the judge.
How do you even do a Canadian accent? I don't know. I'm from Canada and I don't fucking know that.
You've watched a cartoon before, I'm sure.
I could make it super Western kind of twang.
Well, he's supposed to be Canadian, not Southern.
Aw. I don't know how to do. I don't know what a Canadian accent sounds like. I know A. I don't know, I'm really bad with accents. With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. A. I'll just add A into everything and then it'll eventually work. A. Aha! The truth is coming clear to me now, eh? Huh? Yes, A. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty, eh?
Oh wow, trial speedrun. New record.
Well, wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Gray. Watch yourself, Miss Fay, eh? I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of your voice, eh? It's gonna get annoying, but like I don't no idea.
And at that, we've just passed the 2-hour mark, so we're gonna call it here for tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed that Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel on
Monday.
Yeah. We're
going back to daily.
Yeah. I was about to ask if
streams.
we were going to stream on Sunday as well, but I guess the thing for the daily streams is Sundays are our days off.
Yeah. Sundays are days off, and I need tomorrow to get all my studying stuff ready for when I study because exams are very soon.
All right, so yeah, come back to Starburst channel on Monday for more Yakuza Lad, and then come back here on Tuesday where we will continue this trial.
Bye, Twitch crowd. Love you all, and hopefully my voices are better, and I remember what they actually sound like. I'm gonna literally watch the first case of this game again just so I can remember what my voices were.
Yeah, the blonde judge is going to figure out how to feel about things.
How he should
Bye.
actually sound. Yeah. Bye, Twitch crowd. Love ya.
Bye.